Hi, my name's Nate. I'm a Media Commons consultant, and today we're going to be building our One Button Studio at home or upgrading our Zoom calls. So again, we're going to be using the university's free online conferencing platform, Zoom, to be able to do some of the same things that we would do in the physical One Button Studio locations. Presentation practice, course introduction or facilitation at this point, job interviews, language practice, pitch videos. It really can go on and on and on. And again, we're going to try to be able to do all of the stuff that we would do in the One Button Studio on campus, right here in our home studios or at the desk or at the kitchen table, wherever we are at. So really, ultimately, what I want to get to is we're going to try to eliminate any distractions that would take away the attention from the presenter or the content that is being presented. So one of the biggest things is lighting, and I'm going to turn out the lights here real quick so you have an idea of what it looks like when there's no lighting. Right now the only lighting is natural light coming from the window. It's not very bright, but this is what it would look like if I didn't have the lights on in the house. Again, the picture is going to look really grainy, low quality, and it's a simple fix as turning on some lights. So I'm going to turn this light back on. This is just a light in the house on the ceiling, and it automatically makes the picture better. What it also does is it allows for the warm light to come into the picture, and ultimately it looks a little bit better. What I ended up doing is I took a light from downstairs and put it on the side of my desk over here, and it allowed a little more light into the picture, taking away some of the shadows, making it look a little more professional. So I didn't spend any money. I took a light from somewhere else in the house and I moved it over here. By doing this, I already have a better looking shot. The camera's working a little nicer, the lighting is allowing me to be forefront, the background isn't distracting because it's super dark, and so lighting is one of the biggest things. If you don't have another light to move in the house, just try to flip on that light in your ceiling if you have that, and it'll automatically make that presentation look a little bit better. One thing that we can do for audio is to try to eliminate sort of those outside noises. So what I ended up doing was turned off the fan, turned off any AC units, anything that was going to make noise, as well as if you have the luxury of closing a door, close that door, eliminate any outside noise. Background and framing, this is quite simple because we are using the webcam. And that's just as simple as moving that laptop forward and back and changing that webcam. What you're looking for, and again, you can look at the tutorials on our website, but you're looking for headroom and that space between your head and the top of the frame, and then to the side and to the side. In this case, for Zoom, we're going to want to be sort of in the middle. Again, taking away any sort of distractions. We don't want to be too high, too low, to the left or to the right. So for me, I'm not using a background here, or at least a physical background or a virtual background, just because I'm against the side of a wall. If I'd wanted to, and this is a really great way to add a physical background, is pinning or using some sort of adhesive and setting up a bed sheet or something to really to show that that's the studio space and that there's nothing distracting behind you. So these are just some ways that we can upgrade for free our One Button Studios at home.